Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects each and every one of us, that's climate change. It's not just an environmental issue, it's a global crisis that demands our attention. So, buckle up as we uncover 10 alarming facts about the impact of climate change on our planet. First, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification for more interesting content. Let's get started. Number 1. Rising sea levels. In the alarming tapestry of climate change, rising sea levels emerge as a pressing concern, casting a shadow over our planet's future. As global temperatures climb, ice caps and glaciers mount, contributing to the swelling oceans. The consequences are profound, with coastal areas facing an imminent threat. Small island nations are particularly vulnerable, as their very existence is jeopardized by encroaching waters. Beyond the visible impacts on shorelines, rising sea levels disrupt ecosystems, displacing marine life and endangering coastal communities. Flooding becomes a more frequent visitor, wreaking havoc on homes and infrastructure. The pace of sea level rise is accelerating, and urgent action is needed to curb the root causes of climate change. Our shared responsibility is clear: to mitigate carbon emissions, protect vulnerable regions, and strive for a sustainable future where rising seas are not a symbol of our neglect, but a call to collective action. Number 2. Extreme weather events. Extreme weather events are like Mother Nature's way of grabbing our attention, and unfortunately, it's sounding the alarm bells about the impact of climate change on our beloved planet. Imagine this: heat waves that make your ice cream melt faster than you can eat it, or storms so wild they make your umbrella make a Mary Poppins impression. These events aren't just inconvenient, they're signs that our Earth is going through some serious changes. Rising temperatures are throwing weather patterns off balance, making hurricanes stronger and droughts more persistent. It's like our planet is trying to tell us, hey, things are getting a bit too hot to handle. From wildfires that paint the sky orange to floods turning streets into temporary rivers, extreme weather is becoming the new normal. So, when you hear about these events, it's not just a weather report, it's a wake-up call to act and be kinder to the only home we've got. Number 3. Threat to biodiversity. The delicate balance of life on Earth is under siege as rising temperatures, habitat loss, and extreme weather events disrupt the homes of countless species. Imagine a world where iconic creatures like polar bears, elephants, and coral reefs face unprecedented challenges, struggling to survive in a changing environment. The very web of life that sustains us all is unraveling, with species disappearing at an alarming rate. This isn't just about losing charismatic animals, it's about destabilizing ecosystems that provide us with clean air, water, and food. The interconnectedness of life on Earth means that the disappearance of one species can set off a chain reaction, affecting us in ways we might not fully grasp. As we grapple with the realities of climate change, safeguarding biodiversity becomes not just an ecological imperative but a human one, as our well-being is intricately linked to the health of the planet we call home. Number 4. Ocean acidification. In the alarming realm of climate change's impact on our planet, one particularly concerning issue is ocean acidification. Imagine the ocean as a giant sponge soaking up excess carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. As our planet warms, more carbon dioxide is released, and the oceans bear the brunt of this burden. This extra carbon dioxide triggers a chemical reaction in the water, making it more acidic. Now, why does this matter? Well, it's a big deal for marine life. Creatures like corals, shellfish, and tiny plankton struggle to build their skeletons and shells in more acidic waters. It's like trying to construct a house with weaker building materials. The repercussions echo through the food chain, impacting everything from the smallest sea creatures to the largest predators. As our oceans change, so does the delicate balance of marine ecosystems, sounding a warning bell about the urgent need to address climate change and its far-reaching consequences. Number 5. Threat to food security. Rising temperatures, unpredictable weather patterns, and extreme events like floods and droughts disrupt the delicate balance of our agricultural systems. Crops face new challenges as they struggle to adapt to these changes, impacting yields and quality. Additionally, the shifting climate provides a welcoming environment for pests and diseases, further jeopardizing our food production. Smallholder farmers, who often lack resources and technology, are hit hardest, facing increased vulnerability. As we witness more frequent and severe weather extremes, from scorching heat waves to intense storms, the stability of our food sources is increasingly compromised. The interconnected nature of our global food supply chain means that disruptions in one region can reverberate worldwide. It's crucial that we recognize the urgency of addressing climate change to safeguard our food security for generations to come. Number 6. Spreading infectious diseases. As our planet grapples with the repercussions of climate change, one alarming facet emerges: the unsettling link between a warming world and the spread of infectious diseases. Rising temperatures and changing weather patterns create favorable environments for disease, carrying vectors like mosquitoes and ticks, expanding their habitats, and increasing the risk of transmission. Diseases once confined to specific regions are now on the move, affecting communities previously untouched. The melting of ice caps can unearth ancient viruses, adding an eerie dimension to this global challenge. Climate change doesn't just alter landscapes, it reshapes the dynamics of health and disease. This interplay demands our attention as the consequences extend beyond borders. It's a stark reminder that addressing climate change isn't merely an environmental concern, it's a safeguard against the health threats that thrive in its wake. As we strive for a sustainable future, we must recognize the intricate dance between our changing climate and the alarming spread of infectious diseases, a union that compels collective action. Number 7. Melting permafrost. The melting permafrost stands as a chilling reminder of the Earth's changing climate. Permafrost, which is soil that's been frozen for ages, is thawing at an alarming rate due to rising temperatures. This isn't just about the ground getting a bit softer, it unleashes a cascade of issues. As it melts, it releases stored greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane, intensifying the greenhouse effect and speeding up global warming. The consequences are far-reaching: sinking infrastructure, disrupted ecosystems, and the potential release of ancient diseases dormant in the ice. The Arctic, once a deep freezer, is now a hotspot for change. Our planet is sending us a distress signal through these thawing grounds, urging us to act before the consequences become irreversible. The melting permafrost is not just a problem for the polar bears, it's a global concern demanding our attention and collective effort. Number 8. Impact on water supply. Rising temperatures are causing glaciers to melt faster than ever before, leading to a surge in sea levels. This not only threatens coastal communities, but also puts stress on freshwater sources, as saltwater intrudes into rivers and aquifers. Extreme weather events like droughts and floods are becoming more frequent, disrupting the delicate balance of our water systems. Agriculture, a major water consumer, faces challenges as changing weather patterns affect crop yields. With more heat waves, evaporation rates rise, diminishing reservoirs and lakes. The ripple effect is felt in communities worldwide, where access to clean water becomes a daily struggle. As climate change tightens its grip, addressing the impact on our water supply becomes crucial for the well-being of both our environment and our communities. Number 9. Economic impact. The economic impact of climate change is staggering, painting a concerning picture of the future. Rising temperatures and extreme weather events are taking a toll on industries worldwide. From agriculture to insurance, businesses are grappling with increased costs due to damaged crops, infrastructure, and heightened risks. The frequency and severity of natural disasters, such as hurricanes and wildfires, strain economies, diverting funds towards recovery efforts. Displacement of communities and the loss of livelihoods exacerbate the economic strain. Moreover, the burden on healthcare systems intensifies as heat-related illnesses become more prevalent. Governments are forced to allocate significant resources to adapt to these changes, impacting budgets and hindering long-term development. It's not just about the environment. Climate change is reshaping our economic landscape, demanding urgent attention and strategic solutions to mitigate its far-reaching consequences. Number 10. Social inequalities magnified. Alarming facts reveal that vulnerable communities, often with fewer resources, bear the brunt of environmental shifts. Rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and changing ecosystems disproportionately affect those already marginalized. This exacerbates existing disparities in access to resources, healthcare, and economic opportunities. In a cruel twist, those least responsible for environmental degradation suffer the most. The gap widens as affluent regions can better adapt and recover. Climate change thus emerges not just as an environmental crisis, but as a social justice issue. Tackling this challenge requires addressing not only ecological concerns, but also the systemic inequalities that leave certain populations more vulnerable in the face of these climate-induced challenges. The urgency to act lies not just in saving the environment, but in creating a more equitable world for all. There you have it, 10 alarming facts about the impact of climate change. The good news? We still have time to make a difference. Let's take action, make sustainable choices, and work towards a healthier, more resilient planet. If you find this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Together, we can be the change our planet desperately needs. Thanks for watching.